It's Friday, June 29th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, police investigating what they call a suspicious death in West Kelowna. The body of a woman was discovered Friday morning at a home on Ponderosa Road. Police have taken the unusual step of releasing the identity of the woman. She's 29-year-old Jordan Kitchener of Vernon. Police are hoping the release of her name will help to further their investigation. Until an exact cause of death is known, police say the risk to the public is unknown. Nearly 700 workers at gateway casinos in the Okanagan and Kamloops are on strike. Workers in Kelowna, Penticton, Vernon and Kamloops walked off the job at 3:01 Friday afternoon. Efforts by the BC Labour Relations Board to mediate the dispute Monday were not successful. BCGEU President Stephanie Smith says members are asking for living wages that would bring them in line with the industry standard for casino workers around the province. The search area for a missing Cessna has been narrowed to 28 square miles northeast of Hope, near the Great Bear snow shed on the Coquihalla Highway. The plane left Calgary Thursday morning, destined for Nanaimo. The Joint Rescue Coordination Center out of Victoria is leading the search. The plane was piloted by Calgary geophysicist Ken Umbach. He had one other passenger. A Lake Country man purported to be an associate or member of the Independent Soldiers has been sentenced to 5.5 years in prison. Donahue Blaze McWhirter was sentenced on drug and weapons charges Friday. Charges against his girlfriend, Brittany Stinn, were dropped. An Oliver woman is lucky to be alive after she fell into the canal waterway Monday. The 66-year-old woman was walking along the canal when she fell into the fast-moving water. She was able to get to shore but was cold and sustained injuries to her legs and was unable to walk. Searchers found her the next day. Penticton City Council gets its first look at a 7-story apartment building proposed for Marina Way. 4 parcels of land will be merged into one to allow for the 13-unit building. The report states the building will be placed on top of a 1-story parking structure with a lobby at street level. That salmon-armed teenager arrested after allegedly making threats on social media against his fellow students has been charged. The youth, who cannot be named, has been charged with 1 count of uttering threats. The teen was arrested June 14th. He's been released on strict bail conditions that include undergoing counseling, not possessing any weapons, and abiding by a curfew. Paramjit Bogar will remain behind bars after his request for bail was denied. Bogar has been charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder in connection with the 1986 slaying of his then-wife, Saminder Bogar. He was recently extradited from the U.S. to answer to those charges. Vernon RCMP have taken a large quantity of what they describe as dangerous drugs off the street. Constable Kelly Brett says a 34-year-old woman was arrested following an investigation into a drug trafficking group supplying heroin, fentanyl mix, cocaine, and methamphetamine to the Vernon and surrounding areas. Cleanup of flood protection measures in the central Okanagan will be complete in time for long weekend crowds. Crews are in the final stages of removing the few remaining flood protection measures that were put in place this spring during spring runoff. That work is expected to be complete by the end of today. With the flood threat now over, the Emergency Operations Center is also standing down. And a shocking discovery in Shannon Lake Park Thursday. A dead painted turtle was found with its shell smashed. Speculation on social media ranges from vindictive kids to a large bird of prey dropping the turtle on rocks to break open its shell. It's going to be cool and wet for much of the Canada Day long weekend. Some rain is expected Saturday and Monday. A bit of sunshine and cloud forecast for Canada Day Sunday. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, more on that suspicious death in West Kelowna, and we'll tell you why some Casa Loma residents are up in arms. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. Have yourself a great and safe Canada Day long weekend. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.